Hey everyone, welcome back. After the God Eater collaboration, we now have a new banner featuring Parvati. Some of you may have been waiting for her for a long time, so without further ado, let's start the guide. Parvati is a Divine Grace type unit who deals wind damage. She uses a unique mechanic called wind bullets, and there are 3 types. Let's call it a blue, yellow, and red bullet for simplicity. You can hold up to 6 bullets at once. Skill 1 consumes 1 bullet, while Skill 2 consumes 3 bullets, and each bullet color provides different effects. Blue bullets heals HP upon hitting an enemy. If Parvati is already at full HP when a blue bullet is used, she gains 12 stack of blue state, which reduces damage taken by 80% per 30 seconds. 1 stack is consumed each time she takes damage. Yellow bullets grant 1 leaf when used. Each leaf increases Parvati's damage by 2%, and her skill damage also increases depending on the number of bullets used to trigger the skill. Red bullets consumes 1 leaf when used. Each consumed leaf gives her 10 stacks of crimson, which increases wind damage by 0.3% per stack. Once crimson reaches 60 stacks, each additional leaf gives 2 stacks instead. The cap is 100 stacks. In addition, Parvati getting damage every time she uses skill in red bullets. Red bullets also increases skill damage based on the number of bullet consumed. Parvati's normal attack consists of 6 strikes. The second, fourth, and final hits grants the Divine Grace gain boost for 6 seconds. When Divine Grace is fully charged, all Divine Grace is automatically consumed and trigger auto-reloading for all bullets and reset the cooldowns of her skills. Skill 1 deals damage and consumes 1 bullet. Her skills can be used without bullets, but the effect from bullet will not be granted. If Skill 1 is used while the Divine Grace gain boost is active, it grants 4 Divine Grace per hit. Otherwise, it grants none. It also does not interrupt the normal attack strike count. Skill 2 deals damage and consumes 3 bullets and grants Divine Grace when used during the gain boost. It also maintains the normal attack strike count. Skill 3 is used to reload bullets manually and change bullet color. It consumes all Divine Grace and restores 1 bullet for 15 Divine Grace consumed. If Skill 3 is not on cooldown, you can also perform a manual reload by using a normal attack and quickly following with the Skill 1. But this method does not change the bullet color. When bullets are switched to red, Skill 3 changes to dealing skill and cannot change bullet color or manually reload anymore. This skill also reduces the enemy's wind resistance based on the number of bullets used. Her ultimate deals damage, fully recharges Divine Grace, and switches the bullet color. It is also the only way to switch bullet color from red to blue. Ultimate skill chain with Brahma increases team attack by 20% per 20 seconds and switch Brahma into destruction state. This disables the skill chain temporarily and it returns once Brahma returns to creation state. Ultimate skill chain with S rank Osiris increases team attack and puts Osiris into underworld mode. While Osiris remains in this state, ultimate deals increases damage. Extremity Dash activates 0 time and grants different effects based on the bullet color. Blue bullet restores HP. Yellow bullet grants 1 leaf. Red bullet fully restores Divine Grace. The red code provides buff on manual reloading, but its final code adds strict conditions making it hard to use. As you can see, the mainly used code is blue code. The blue code is suitable for a support role. It increases skill damage, wind damage, crit rate, and critical damage for the team. Also, support Parvati usually operated by AI as teammates, so let's move to the yellow code. The yellow code is for main DPS. It allows skill to be charged up to 2 times and increases the Divine Grace charge rate. When Crimson exceeds 50 stacks, skill 3 deals bonus damage at the end. So in yellow code, we need to quickly gain 5 to 6 leaves in yellow bullet and quickly use all leaves in red bullet to get all damage relating buff. To gain Divine Grace quickly, keep getting Divine Grace gain boost with normal attack and use skill 2 and 1 between normal attacks as these skills are not interrupt the normal attack strike count. When skill 3 is off cooldown, use skill 1 right after skill 2 or leave a slight delay after a normal attack before using skill 1 to prevent trigger or manual reload. Once all leaves are consumed in red bullet, there is no longer a need to switch bullet color. You can simply stay in red and loop normal attacks, skill 2 and skill 3 for maximum damage output. It is highly recommended if you plan to use Parvati as your main DPS. It increases independent damage, doubles the wind damage bonus from Crimson, and adds a critical rate bonus in yellow code. It also increases Divine Grace charge speed when auto reload is triggered. If you are only using Parvati as a support, Genjon Functor is a usable option, but note that it will not provide any bonuses relating to Crimson stacks. For main DPS, these sets are usable. The second set is harder to use effectively but offers strong burst potential. For supporter, you can equip this Sigil set. For Enchant, you can go for these options. And this is worth recommendation. You can team up with Brahma for ultimate skill chain. You can use S-rank Osiris if your Osiris is well built with full synergy boost. For the last slot, Ruliang is the best option as wind damage team support for now. And that wraps up the guide for Parvati. She is a high risk, high return character. If you like this playstyle, she'll be a lot of fun. Even if not, she still works great as a support for Brahma. So I recommend picking up at least one copy this time. Anyway, thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.